Alright guys, well normally I don't spend this much time, anywhere close to this much time, putting together a little recap. I only spend like 5-10 minutes, grab some pictures, put in some scores, mock you for losing, or myself. Yeah, week 3 or whatever it was. But week 8 was kind of fascinating, so I spent a little time putting some numbers together. So, let me paint a little quick picture for you. We walk into Monday Night Football, and we already have most of everybody's either safe, or we have some little bit of work to do. We start with Mr. Randy Frazier with Team Just Win Baby. He has done it for the week, and he's got 116.42 points. Amon-Ra, dogging like Ty Freak, Caleb McCabe. Well, he just squeaked by Randy with 116.76 points. But Jimmy, Team Rich and Famous, has to go into the week and play his defense because he is sitting at, beginning of the night, 107.34 points. He needs some points from his defense, the Steelers' defense against the Giants, in order to survive week 8. So let me paint this picture for you as best I can and kind of try to put it to some nice little graphics here. Actually, it's not nice. I don't care. Enjoy. All right, we're going to skip right ahead to get to the halftime here. We start the second half giving up 168 first half yards, 9 points, 3 field goals, so Jimmy's already down 4 points. Start of the third quarter, first drive, punt, 27 yards given up by the Steelers defense. Second drive, punt, only 3 yards. Good job, Steelers defense. And even better yet, on that punt, they took it back for a touchdown. So they get a +6 on that one for the touchdown. Third possession of the second half, punt, give it up 9 yards again. Hey, to quote Jimmy, it's the Giants. I'm not worried. Now Rich and Famous, he's up by 122.34, a 5.92 point lead, and he's feeling secure after that punt return touchdown. So far, so good. All right, now on to the beginning of the fourth quarter, where Daniel Jones summoned the football gods. Maybe it was the best Eli or Peyton Manning impression he started going with. First possession of the fourth quarter, 72 yards, touchdown. They go for 2 and don't get it. They get a -2 in the point change and some negative points in the yard change so far in the second half. Rich and Famous now, after that touchdown, 120.34 versus 116.42. Fifth possession of the second half, 40 yards, a field goal. That 40 yards crossed the next threshold for the points, so you got another -2. 117.34 to 116.42. Less than a point up. Finally, Giants here recover a Steelers fumble, and they begin their 6th possession of the second half. This is not looking good for Jimmy. But it's the Giants. Sack, fumble, recovery by the Steelers, +3 points. We're at 120.34 versus 116.42. He can feel secure. All right, 7th possession. 7th possession of the second half. We are at 337 total yards given up and 18 points. All right, Daniel Jones gets out there. Final possession, 9 yards, 7 yards. Deep over to the middle, Johnson for 25 yards. That crossed the next threshold for points, for yards, -2. Rich and Famous, 118.34. Just Win, 116.42. Jones keeps going. 3 yards. Off to Neighbors for 15 yards. Now, if you do the math real quick there, he's at 395 yards given up. 400 is the next threshold. 1st and 10 at the Pittsburgh 35. Field goal range. Incomplete pass. 2nd and 10. Short pass to Singletary. Intercepted by the Steelers. Game over. +2. Ending at 120.34. Sounds pretty safe. But he was 5 yards away from getting another -2 points and losing the night and out of the league for the day. Pay attention. Good luck. That's crazy. Enjoy it. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the Guillotine.
Angie Dundee, Ali's trainer, right next to me is saying it. You may hear him. Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier. Down goes The heavyweight champion is taking the mandatory 8 count, and Foreman is as poised as can be in a neutral corner.
Looking back on the memory of the dance we shared beneath the stars above. For a moment, all the world was right. How could I have known that you'd ever say goodbye? And now I'm glad I didn't know the way it all would end, the way it all would go. Our lives are better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the dance. Holding you, I held everything. For a moment, wasn't I the king? But if I'd only known how the king would fall,